Hello, welcome back. I'm Scott.
And I'm Allison.
And today we are jaw-jacking with Jarhead and Ginger. Today we're going to tell you about our 4-month mark full-timing in the Momentum, guys.
4 months already! Time has really flown.
It has.
We went up November 9th and picked up our Grand Design Momentum 397TH in Elkhart, Indiana. We had ordered it and we wanted to pick it up ourselves, so we drove from Texas to Elkhart, picked it up, and came back from Elkhart to Texas.
That's right. We stopped in Texarkana. We actually stayed 2 days in Elkhart, and then we drove it down, and we did one other stop, and we did our very first stop in the Momentum was a Cracker Barrel parking lot, so we lot docked. And then we went on down and stayed in Texarkana, and then hit Texas the third day.
We're here in Texas waiting and waiting for Scott's VA process to get finished. He's done a claim. And so
it's forever.
When did we start that?
We started that in early September. And I only had one appointment, and the VA is done with me. so far they said you're done. You know, we give you they gave me some things and just said no on everything else.
That's right. So now that we're done with the VA process, he is going to do some more on that probably in the fall, wherever we decide to spend winter. But now that we're finished with the VA process, we are free to travel.
Finally free, guys.
We've just been bouncing around in campgrounds near the Houston area because he had to stay in that area for his appointments. So now we need your help.
We always need your help.
We are trying to decide, and it's a huge decision, whether to head west and go up the California coast through Oregon into Washington, or
take it more of a direct route, go from here directly into Washington instead of going west and then up the California coast, or up California.
So that's the choice: West Coast or skip it. One of the reasons that we would skip the West Coast is the cost of fuel. You know, we've got that big old Ford 450 diesel guzzler, and gas is cheap in Texas compared to the West Coast. So do we want to go?
Diesel's going up every week. Diesel's been going up every week too.
Do we want to go to the West Coast, where not only the fuel but other expenses are so much more? Or do we want to skip it and go through the interior?
The reasons we're thinking probably West Coast is because of our Thousand Trails membership. There's a couple of states between here and Arizona that don't have Thousand Trails, but once we get to Arizona, we could get back into the Thousand Trails system, and that would at least save on our overnight stays, or our 2, 3, 4 day stays. Also, I do have family in California as well, so I could start seeing family pretty much as soon as we hit California, all the way until we get to Washington.
That's right. That would be fun. And if we go through California, I want to go to Disney. Who's going with me? Because he's not. I need a Disney buddy, y'all. Come on.
I know there's a lot of you out there that love that Disney stuff, but it's not me, not anymore. I used to like it when I was a little kid, but now it's just hot and lines and not very fun. But that's just me. Like I said, I know there's a lot of you out there that love it.
I want to do Disney and Universal Studios. I want to do it all. So I need a buddy. Maybe one of our kids will fly down. I don't think they'd pay. They'd want us to pay.
Yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, leave us a comment down below and give us your thoughts on, should we go straight across and then up California, or should we skip it?
What would you do? And what would you see along the way, whichever way you go? If you're going from Texas to Washington, what's there to see? What should we see and do? What would make interesting videos for our viewers?
We know there's a lot of stuff, especially in California. We've never even been to the Grand Canyon in Arizona. We'll probably hit that on the way. I don't know, but she has been doing some planning. She's the planner of the route. We have a rough guesstimate, but depending on what we hear from you guys, we might change that all up. You never know.
That's right. So we plan to spend about 4 to 6 weeks in Washington, visiting family and traveling around all over Washington.
That's right. So if you're up there in Washington, or if you're in California, get ready. We're probably going to be rolling through your area.
That's right. And when we're in Washington, we'll be, of course, visiting family. Our baby girl's turning 21, so we're going to help her celebrate her 21st birthday. I'm sure she's so excited to spend her 21st birthday with Mom and Dad. She actually said, well, I'll be out of town, but
Yeah.
yeah. So after Washington, that's another big decision in the route. Route planning is tough, y'all. Where do we go after Washington? We are thinking about going straight across the top of the U.S. and we want to be in, and we want to go to the Grand Design Rally in Elkhart, Indiana, or Goshen, Indiana, and maybe do some warranty work while we're there, and maybe some training, and then we'd like to do New England for the fall.
Yep, that's kind of the plan. The only thing we have planned after Washington is the Grand Design Rally, and that's end of August, correct?
Yes, end of August.
End of August into early September for a few days. So, again, we need your help. Leave us some comments down below. What should we go and do between Washington and Elkhart? So, because we're finally free, we really don't know what to do with ourselves now. On
the way from Washington to all the way, I think, to Illinois, there are no 1,000 trails. So if you know of any great campgrounds for a big old momentum along the route, let us know, and
we'll check them out.
Yeah. So after we go, we might go into New England, depending on how everything is and the costs. And then we want to go down along the East Coast and see my son, see my grandbaby, and then the next question, do we want to go to Florida or Texas for the winter? I'm from Texas, my daughter's here, I have a lot of friends here. Texas this winter was tough, y'all. I don't want to do that part again.
Snowmageddon. If you missed that video, we'll link it up there. Snowmageddon. That's what we did in Texas this winter. My vote for next year is Florida. I don't want another Snowmageddon in Texas.
And in Florida, there are lots of 1,000 trails, campgrounds once again, and we have plenty of time to book them early if we decide now. So what's your favorite? If you're a 1,000 Trails member, where should we go in Florida? 1,000 Trails campgrounds. Leave a comment below.
And don't just say go to Texas because you want to go to Florida. We want to meet you guys down in Florida if you're down there. So if you're going to Florida, let us know and tell us you want us to go to Florida with you.
Yes. One big thing, reason that I might want to come back to Texas is I'm going to have a big reunion coming up, high school reunion, and I've never gone to a reunion, and a lot of my friends haven't either. I see them when I come to Texas anyhow, but this is kind of a big one, so I think I'd like to go to our reunion. So that's one thing that might factor into it. Also, we are doing the Mayberry meetup in October, so we'll be in North Carolina then. So head to Texas or Florida from there.
I guess we had more plans than we thought before we sat down to talk to you guys. But, so there you go.
We thank you so much for your help, and thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed and hit that little bell if you want to see our next video, be notified when it comes out. Any suggestions on videos you'd like to see, leave that in the comments.
That's right. Thank you. And if you want to leave any other kind of comment, go ahead and do that too. We love to read all the comments, and we get back to every one of them. So if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. We'll see you next time on
Jaw Jacking with Jarhead and Ginger. Bye.
Bye, guys.